Starting a Shopify store can be an exciting step, but getting that very first sale often takes more than just launching a website. In this video, the focus is on sharing practical ideas that may help new Shopify sellers work toward making their first sale. From developing a clear product strategy and building trust through your website layout to exploring basic marketing ideas and getting traffic through content or ads, there are several angles to consider when trying to attract your first customers. One of the most important starting points for any new Shopify store is making sure the product offer is clear, direct, and positioned in a way that speaks to the right audience. A common mistake is listing a product without communicating exactly what it does or why someone should care. The product should be tied to a specific problem it solves or a need it fulfills, and that message should be easy to understand from the moment someone lands on the website. Instead of vague or overly broad descriptions, it's helpful to focus on the core benefit of the product and how it fits into the customer's lifestyle. The more focused and benefit-driven the positioning is, the more likely it becomes that visitors will quickly understand the value. Strong product positioning also means knowing who the product is for and making sure the branding, copy, and images align with that target customer. This can help avoid confusion and make the entire shopping experience feel more intentional and trustworthy, which can be a helpful step in encouraging that first purchase. Another strategy that can support early growth is the creation of organic content that shows the product in use or captures the lifestyle behind the brand. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest continue to be places where simple, authentic content can gain visibility, especially for products that are visually appealing or useful in everyday life. This kind of content doesn't need to be overly produced or polished. In fact, many consumers respond more positively to casual, relatable videos or photos that feel natural. Content ideas might include short product clips, quick tutorials, or even just visual storytelling that hints at how the product fits into daily routines or helps solve a common challenge. What matters most is showing up consistently and building a presence around the product so that over time, people start to associate it with a specific purpose or vibe. Consistent organic content can also support trust and familiarity, which may lead to more interest and engagement over time. Another huge part of most Shopify sellers' website journey is building and creating their websites, specifically choosing a theme that fits their brand style and their niche. This website you see here is one of my Shopify theme templates. I offer a wide variety of pre-designed and laid out Shopify themes made specifically for different types of businesses, so you can build a beautiful, high-converting online store without the hassle of starting from scratch. Whether you're in beauty, skincare, makeup, clothing, dropshipping, or even coaching, I have themes for varieties of different niches, with layouts optimized to showcase your products and services beautifully and professionally. Each theme comes as a zip file, which you can easily upload right into your Shopify account. Just head to your themes page, click Add Theme, and upload the file. Once it's installed, you can publish it and start customizing it with your products, branding, and content. Every theme bundle includes a step-by-step installation guide with screenshots to walk you through the process from start to finish. If you're ready to save hours of design time and finally have a Shopify store that looks great and complements your products, you can grab one of my Shopify themes from my website, which I'll link in the description box. Building trust is especially important for new stores that are still working on growing an audience, and one of the most effective ways to do this is by including social proof throughout the store. When people see that others have shown interest in a product or shared positive feedback, it can help them feel more confident in their purchase decision. Reviews, testimonials, and even user-generated content from social media can all serve as trust-building elements that reassure shoppers. For stores that don't have customer reviews yet, it can still be helpful to focus on presentation. High-quality product photos, a clean and professional website layout, and clearly written policies around shipping, returns, or customer service can all contribute to a more trustworthy experience. Even small details like having a functioning contact page or a visible FAQ section can make a difference in how a shopper perceives the store. In many cases, that feeling of trust and reliability is what encourages someone to move forward with their first order. One idea that many new Shopify sellers explore when trying to make their first sale is running a small-scale, low-budget paid ad strategy. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok offer flexible ad options that allow sellers to set modest daily budgets while still getting their product in front of potential customers. The goal with this type of strategy isn't necessarily to drive huge traffic right away, but to begin gathering early insights and data. Even with limited spending, ads can start to reveal useful patterns, like which audience demographics are clicking the most, what types of messaging or visuals seem to get more engagement, and how visitors behave once they land on the store's website. This early feedback can help inform future marketing efforts, whether that means refining the ad creative, adjusting the product positioning, or identifying untapped audiences that might respond better. While not every ad will lead to a sale immediately, the information gained during this testing period can become a helpful part of shaping a more effective long-term strategy. Keeping things focused and simple in the beginning, choosing one product, one message, and one audience segment at a time can help make the process less overwhelming while still offering meaningful opportunities to improve and grow. Alongside any traffic-driving strategy, it's also important to take a closer look at the actual product page and how it's designed to support the customer experience. When someone clicks through from an ad, organic post, or even a referral, the product page is often the first impression of the brand. If that page feels cluttered, confusing, or lacks clear information, it can become a barrier to conversion, especially for new visitors who are still unsure about making a purchase. A well-optimized product page is one that's clean, easy to navigate, and visually appealing. This means using high-quality images that show the product from multiple angles or in context, writing a clear and benefit-focused description that communicates what the product does and why it matters, and displaying the pricing and shipping details in a transparent way. It's also helpful to minimize distractions, removing unnecessary pop-ups, cluttered banners, or long scrolls of unrelated content so that the page stays focused on what matters most. The overall goal is to make it as easy and seamless as possible for someone to understand the product and take the next step toward buying it. A smooth, professional-looking product page can help build trust and confidence, especially for new shoppers who may be visiting the store for the first time. When it comes to converting visitors into customers, the product page is often one of the most important areas of a Shopify store, especially for new sellers who are trying to make their first sale. A well-optimized product page can serve as the bridge between interest and action. It's where curiosity turns into consideration, and ideally where a potential buyer gains enough clarity and confidence to move forward with a purchase. One of the biggest things to keep in mind is that simplicity and clarity tend to win. A cluttered, overwhelming, or confusing product page can quickly lead someone to click away, even if they were initially interested in the product. That's why it's important to have a clean layout that highlights the key selling points without forcing the visitor to search for them. Product images should be clear, professional, and showcase the product from multiple angles, ideally helping the viewer understand how it looks, feels, or functions in real life. The product description should be written in a way that focuses on the benefits to the customer, not just the technical features. People want to understand what the product does for them, how it solves a problem, or how it improves their daily life. Pricing, shipping, return information, and availability should be visible and easy to locate without the need for unnecessary scrolling or extra clicks. Thanks so much for watching. I will have my Shopify themes linked in the description box.